Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Final Fantasy XIV Online, running on the PlayStation 5. Let's see, the Serpent Officer has information that may be of interest to you. I pray you meeting with the Elder Seeds here went well, my Lord Envoy. Correct me if I'm mistaken, but did you not also deliver a message to Admiral Melwib Blofswin of Limsa Lominsa? While you were there, did you happen to meet Bedaron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench? Gregarious gentleman, always happy to help his fellow man. Oh, I am told that he has a task for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I dare say the Flame General's personal envoy would make a fine candidate. If you're interested in learning more, pray speak with Bedaron at his establishment. I mean, that's far away. Limsa Lominsa. What am I doing here? Conjurer. You there. You're an adventurer, yes? Good. I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Braya. She has her hands full preparing for the Augiers and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but it would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. That's right, a whole other town with even more low-level requests to do. But even the low-level requests will give you items that you may need, even if you're not doing it for experience necessarily. Well, potions are expensive, so if you get a potion from a mission, it's usually a good deal. Yes, I am Braya, but I am awfully Oh, you say Lady Melanie herself asked you to assist me. In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, mere nervous energy. I would be exceedingly grateful if you could take this Azima rose oil and refill the censers. There are two that require attention. Please have care not to disturb the conjurers and their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed by how faithfully you'd followed my instructions. I had always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Melanie has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. Raya is busy with preparations for the coming ceremony and needs an adventurer to bring her scarlet oil. I think I need to do like conjurer work. I don't plan on doing that for a job anytime soon. Well, there's a rare bit of excitement within the serene city-state would share with you what he knows. I make no secret about my disinclination towards Gridanians, as you may know, but I just saw a rare sight that would be remiss not to share with a fellow adventurer. Just over yonder, in the acorn orchard, I saw a comely maiden, new to these benighted parts. I'd wager dancing with a gaggle of younglings. 'Twas a dance I'd not seen before, and I've seen my fair share. Did they perhaps ready themselves for some fresh rite? After so much doom and gloom, I shouldn't mind a day of merrymaking. Ah, just the thought excites me. Would you see what it's all about? You can just walk over there yourself and figure that out for you. Okay. A day of merrymaking, is that all you adventurers think about? I'm here to teach, my dear fellow. For me, these younglings are to learn a most sacred, meaningful, and uniquely uplifting dance. Now I realize full well that tradition may not hold much allure for the young, but I didn't think they would up and run away. This manner of disobedience is unprecedented. It's all the more surprising considering they obey the timber master without demur. What I wouldn't give to know his secret, but I must wait here for my unruly charges. I wonder, though, might you ask the man how he tamed them? Another green adventurer come to play with saws? Apparently not. Speak your mind, child. So the younglings will not heed their dancing master, and I am to provide the solution? Master Yetha seems able enough, but having no generosity towards herself, she has none for her charges. Give the younglings these on her behalf, and bid them return to their lesson. Bribery. I mean, it works mostly. Mostly. Where are these little rugrats? Free companies. Free companies are independent player-operated organizations, not unlike guilds. While there are no restrictions on who may join a company, players cannot belong to more than one free company at a time. Companies will advance in rank as their members earn company points by undertaking various duties around Eosia. These tasks will also earn company credits, which can be used as currency to purchase various items. To form a company, a player must first draft a petition and then get 3 players to sign it. These 3 players will become the founding members of the company. Oh, God, they're all over the place. Are you serious? Scoop with both hands and look left, up, right, down. Or is it up, down, left, right, left, right? I wish you would let me take notes. Oh, why, this is made of maple. It's unmistakable. Ha! Master Beaton would tell you the grain of it almost flows, like syrup. Someday I'll be a timber master like him. He wants me to go back to Mr. Yedith's class, does he? Ah, he always tells us that if you can true a piece of wood, there's no excuse for you for not truing yourself. Alright, I'm going. But I don't want to be a dancer. Why can't we just play? I mean, I guess we could dance for fun, but I don't think Mistress Yedith knows how. She's so uptight. Is this one of Master Beaton's toys? Does this mean there's more if I go back to class? I'm on my way. Ran off because it's boring. All Mistress Yedith says is how we are doing it wrong. Hey, that's one of Master Beaton's. If this is supposed to be a bribe, then you got yourself a deal, adventuring man. So funny. I can't believe you're bribing me. You've got a deal. Well, I don't know what sorcery you worked, but the younglings are back, and I do believe we've reached an accommodation. It would seem I was stricter than I imagined. I loosened up a bit, and loosening up a bit has made a great difference. This dance is for the Feast of the Harvest, to give thanks to Nofika and the elementals. There must be no aggression in this dance, lest the matron be angered. It's very, very important. I do realize that I haven't made the best first impression, having you fetch my students for me. To make it up to you, you will let me show you the dance. Think of it as a kind of peace offering. That's the dance. Why, you were born a dancer, dear sir. And so say we, and so say we. Comes a sailor from the sea to show the ladies how it's done, and so say we, and so say we. Swings his axe and says, remember, shiver, shiver me timbers, and so say we, and so say we. Oh, gods, no. Master Beaton, what have you done? You brought a weapon to a sacred dance. The matron forgive us. We are surely doomed. Master Beaton, you scared her off. We were having fun. Tim Master Beaton, that wasn't a sailor's song. How do you know it? Never mind how I know. More to the point, what could have troubled Mistress Yedda so? You did. She said you're supposed to be peaceful or the elements will be upset, and you know how uptight she gets. The course of relationships never runs smooth, child. You will all discover this in time. He's learned the harvest dance. You ain't harvesting nothing with that dance. Except bad times. Harvest incredulous looks. What do I got? 6,200 gil. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. Sit wherever you like, mate. I'll be with you in that. Hey, I'm better and all right. Who's asking? I've got a job for a capable adventurer, you say? Well, you're bloody right. And just so ye fairly warned, though, this ain't a job for the faint of heart. Things are liable to get downright bleeding airy. If you think you're still interested, let me know, and I'll fill you in on the details. Do I want that? Batteron, the proprietor of the Drowning Wench, has need of a capable adventurer. I thank ye for taking time to help me out. Now, I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word has it some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Satasha secret, and I need a trustworthy sort to head up north to Malaport and find out what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago as the Fishback's pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit. and folk are feeling a little nervous. If you would permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Oh. If you permit me, Master Baderon, I should be happy to elaborate. Well, well, if it ain't Chief Yellowjacket himself, to what do we owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynar? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving, or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I came to offer what information I could sift from my recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Alport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Satasha Sea Route included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Kurls had taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Shahagan testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it's settled. Satasha is located in West Lanoskia. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimpella. She can be found at the ferry docks in the lower decks. You are the man. Good luck to you, lad. I can barely even read what you said, much less understand it. But okay. Is there an easy way to the docks? Sort of. Sort of not. You hear about Commodore Raynor's investigation? Then you'll want to board a ferry bound for Alaport. Once you arrive in Western Lanoska, though, you'd best pay a visit to the Hall of the Novice before you blunder into Stasha. The Adventures Guild runs the hall, and the folk there will prepare you, train you with the skills you'll need to face the dangers undoubtedly waiting for you in the sea rut. The hall is on its way to Satasha, just north of Alaport. Head inside, and one of their seasoned adventurers will take you in hand. Best of luck to you, friend. Ferry is bound for Alaport. You're riding with us. Well, pet traveler, I interest you in a chocobo porter. That's right, you gotta register with all of them guys. Ah, you must be the adventurer of whom the Yellow Jackets sent word. I hear you are to brave the depths of the Satasha Seagrot. The occupants of those caves are rumored to be as numerous as they are bloodthirsty, no matter what the epic tales would have you believe. Strolling into such a den of savagery alone will be the height of foolishness. No, you shall need companions. And you shall need the training we here at the Hall of Novice can provide. I strongly suggest that you study the fundamentals of group combat before continuing on your mission. The smith here oversees the training schedules. Speak with him, and you can register for exercises tailored to your particular field of expertise. Well, well, the mantle of adventure does not drape so awkwardly from your soldiers as it once did. But while questing alone certainly brings its own rewards, you haven't truly adventured until you have derived or delved into some darkened dungeon, stalwart comrades at your side. The ancient ruins, echoing caverns, and all manner of deadly places lie hidden across the realm, and these are best conquered in the company of trustworthy allies. As such advice holds true for many a formidable foe that would crush a solitary adventurer. How one fights in a party, however, is often drastically different from how one fights alone. Thus, did we construct the Hall of Novice, where we endeavor to prepare you for those differences. Here within these halls, we offer burgeoning heroes a bevy of training exercises. Step into the flames, my friend, and forge the skills you shall need for the morrow. Now have access to the Hall of Novice. Register for training exercises by speaking with one of the smiths or selecting Hall of Novice located under duty in the main menu. DPS training. Okay. Avoid area of effect. Let's proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. An enemy often tips its hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. You pass the exercise once, I decide you've learned this lesson. Everything's clear, I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. Prepare to commence training, yes. This training exercise is now underway. Watch your opponent carefully, and when you see an attack coming, move out of the strike zone. Not moving. God. Bravo, let's conclude the exercise. Pray come and receive your reward. Nicely done. Learning to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't survive long survive the profession. Speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat the same lesson with the other masters, that they might reward you with equipment tailored towards their fields of expertise. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember, the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Assist allies in defeating a target. Let's proceed directly to the briefing. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe other than the one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Your ally will hold the enemy's attention. It is your job to take the foe down. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything's clear, I trust? Say the word when you are ready to begin. You're prepared to commence, yes. This training exercise is now underway. Attack the same foe as your ally to win the battle. Win the battle. Bravo, and let's conclude the exercise. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here's your prize for completing the exercise. Remember the real prize is the lessons you've learned. Boots. What we're doing? Defeat an occupied target. Let us proceed to the briefing. For this exercise, you will be fighting multiple opponents. Key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. Training exercise is now underway. Start the fight with the staff waiver. Such foes are often... be sure to attack the same enemy as your ally. Strike the wrong foe 5 times and you'll fail. It's actually kind of hard to tell what target I was supposed to go after. I don't know what I learned out of that. Coordination is the key. Oh, you just gave me a Gilliam experience. Wow, okay. Avoid engaged targets. Do you remember the lesson where I had you evading enemy attacks? This exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Engage the axe wielder, but keep an eye out for counterattacks. If the allies must be hit 5 times, we will start the sections again from the beginning. Come on. Neatly done. Breaking off attacks to save your skin is always the wisest course. Though it may sometimes be a frustrating dance, it is better to dodge than be sprawled into the dust. Here's your prize. A skirt. Okay, why don't we stop it there? This is meowmurai. You've been watching Final Fantasy XIV Online, running on PlayStation 5. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.